PSA graded Pokemon cards. Let's go. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon fans. Welcome to another PlaySkape Games video. And today we've got more PSA graded returns, multiple stacks of huge stacks of cards over here. We're going to show them all off and take a closer look at them. Some amazing cards. This is the vintage and Japanese cards that we got back from our recent Ludkins Collectibles November 2020 submission, I believe, and also some we've graded ourselves. So if you want to, buy any PSA graded cards, scan the QR code, check out our eBay store. We got lots of these are listed on our eBay store, and you can message me directly on the social media for discounts of up to 10%, which is crazy. So on the eBay listings, an additional 10% on top. So the star of the show this week has to be this month has to be the PSA 10 Mimikyu, the Mimikyu Scream card. So this was of the 5 Scream promos. This is easily the rarest, and it's also probably the beautiful, because just like the Mimikyu, you got the Pikachu in the background there, and just like the Scream, the Munch card, the the artwork. It's just absolutely beautiful. This has got the flawless Gem Mint 10, and it's quite tough sometimes to get 10s of this one, because this one was distributed in a binder, in like a little mini binder, only at the exhibition, where you had to go to the exhibit and then go to the gift shop and then buy the Mimikyu folder binder thing. And if you went to that same exhibit, you would have also got the Pikachu for free just for entering. So obviously less people would have bought the binder, and there might not have been as many copies of the binder that had the Mimikyu in it as the Pikachu. Fortunately, this one only got the 8, but it's still better than that 5 I had the other day. And you can see Eevee in the background there. Absolutely beautiful. One of the most iconic cards, Japanese promos, exclusives of recent years. And I'm still waiting to get a PSA 9 for my personal collection, because I'm trying to get all of the Scream promos as graded 9s, just so they look nice, and get a little frame like the one behind here, and just grade them all together. That would be lovely. But yeah, those two should be on our eBay store at the moment, so make sure you click the link below and check that out. And we've also got here one of my favorites from this week, the Tropical Tidal Wave. Tropical Tidal Wave, the 2010 one. You can just see there every artwork from these World Championship promos, exclusive to the World Championships. Got the little Psyduck there. You've got like a Hoppip and Marill and Surfing Pikachu. Worlds 2010. This is a Japanese version, exclusive only to that tournament. You had to be there as a judge or a competitor at that tournament to get this quite rare card now, actually. It's I'm surprised how pricey these are at the moment, but very happy to get those back. So now we're going to move on to I should have done the Japanese first, but now we're going to move on to our vintage. They're in a certain order. So just a bunch of cool cards from sort of older sets and eras. We've got lots from EX Sandstorm, so I might keep the Cyndaquil in my personal collection. I was expecting slightly higher on some of these grades, because some of these cards are quite nice, but I guess it's just all of the scratching. You can see here they got loads of foiling and stuff, but more chance of a bargain for you guys. Just love the Farfetch'd on this one. Nice bargain for you guys. To check out my eBay store, and if there's any cards that take your fancy, remember to message me on Instagram, on Twitter, or or the Facebook page, or on the Discord, and you got a chance to save yourself a little bit of money. I like this one. This is the Cracked Ice one from the Retort theme deck. You can see here you've got those glass. They've used that for so long now that even nowadays, they stopped obviously basic theme decks, but we had the Vivid Voltage. We had as recently as last year when Vivid Voltage came out, we still had theme decks, and nice hollow swell on the dark muck there, just tiny little swirl at the top there. Beautiful card. And I hope you have been enjoying these videos when I've been doing them. I would like to talk a bit more about potentially each card and the releases, but there's just so many cards to get through. I don't want these videos so I've got like a 31-minute recording time for this one. So this is a Kamoya artwork, one of my favorite artists. You can see they're Kamoya, but look at the little Lotad, the Lombre, and the Ludicolo. I don't think that's the only time you see all 3 of those in the same card together, but there's also a tiny little swell on the Lotad as well, so that's an absolute beauty. Even though it's got a PSA 6, it just looks in great condition. It just hollow scratches, and the graders are being a little bit harsher with vintage cards nowadays, and you're just like, oh, 2006 is not vintage. Well, I started properly in 2016, so to me, anything before black and white, which in black and white, you've got the first proper EX cards, you've got the you know, the black and white EXs and stuff. Yeah, so I think that's when vintage starts, like 2011-ish, and when modern starts to me. But it all depends, I guess, you know, how long you've been playing the game for, you know, your perception of vintage and stuff. I love the artwork on this Growlithe. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that absolutely beautiful? But yeah, got the Call of Legends Snorlax. So this was actually one of the, like, I don't know if it was the earliest pre, no, 2011. So this should be actually in my modern box, but I like the, you know, the stamp on this. This is like maybe not the earliest pre-release promo, but it's nice to see, like, you know, more unique Snorlax. Got that Cosmos holo foil on the background there. And most of these are holos, but you get a few nice, like, non-holos there. Got the Latios Delta species, pretty cool. And yeah, they're in kind of a bit of a random order, but these are all like 2003 to 2000 you know, 2011 on that Latios. But the vast majority of these are between 2003 and 2009, I think. Gotta love the flare, and I think I've still got like the Vaporeon and some of the other evolutions on my eBay store, so make sure you check those out when you get a chance. But where was I had a rant? I was just about to start a rant, and I think I cut myself off at some point. I think my friend messaged me, and like I saw I should probably turn my internet off when I record these videos, but I think my friend messaged me about something. Apparently, he might not be able to make Spider-Man Far From Home on December the 15th because I think he's going to a work thing in another country. But yeah, okay, so that was all of the vintage. I think the ordering on this is a bit strange. I think the ordering is slightly strange. So I think now we're going to some sort of newer, some older vintage cards. Yeah, so this is one I graded myself. We got the Shining Mewtwo EX 109 from Neo Destiny. Absolutely beautiful. Just like the eye appeal of this card, the front looks great. Like, you wouldn't think this is a PSA 5 looking at the front, but then obviously there's probably some indents, and you can see there's edge wear at the top there. If you run your light over it, you might be able to see like some indents, but there's scratches on the back. But yeah, maybe that's just a strong, like a harsh 5, but there's probably indents as well. But yeah, beautiful Shining Mewtwo EX. Even if you like bought it, it's got a nice binder copy. Just look at the light hitting. Look at the light hitting that. That's just gorgeous. Very, very popular card, and I wish there was space for it over around here actually. But I'll put you over there just to keep it out of the way. But so this one's funny. So this is the first. This is the first for this channel. Not many firsts happen on this channel, but this is the first time we've sent a card off, and it's not actually gotten a grade. So you can see here, do not holder, no holder. So this means that this Venusaur was too damaged for them to grade. So let's take a good look at this. So you can see here, I swear, okay, so maybe it's more this. This looks like someone's, yeah, I have no idea what happened here. Maybe this is like paint or tape, or like some kid's desk, he had it stuck down with some glue or something. I don't know what's going on here, because I've seen like fronts look a lot worse than this, but to not get the grade at all, it must be just because of this. But there we go. I finally had a card that PSA, you know, flat out refused to grade. It doesn't happen that often, but there we go. It's finally happened to me. So there we go. PSA 0 Venusaur. Well, not even a PSA. Thankfully, we do have some Venusaurs here that they did grade. So yeah, nice 4 there. Yeah. And here we go. So we got let's compare these two together. So you got here the poor one, and if you can see here, like this crease is almost as bad as, I mean, this one's, the eye appeal is worse on this one, but you can see there's a massive crease running down the front of this one. But you can see on the back here, the card is, I don't know, maybe they just didn't want to touch it. Maybe just thought it would look weird than putting it. Maybe you can't really recognize it still. I don't know why they decided to not grade that one, but that's fine. You know, we grade so many cards, you know, the $10 or whatever is not going to make any difference, so I don't mind too much. I think actually you're supposed to get a refund if they can't grade it. I'm not sure actually. I need to double check that, but you know, when I sent these cards off, this was in November of last year, so back then it was still like, you know, £10, $10 a card or something, so you know, it wasn't you know, too mad to sort of getting regraded. So here are some nice Mewtwo's. So to get PSA 8s, 9s are quite good for proper vintage cards now. You can see there's like, I don't know if that's, oh, okay, that's the thing. So there's scratching there. So the card actually looks in really good condition. Like, it must just be like hollow scratches, because the centering's pretty good on this. I'm not sure why this didn't get a 9. I have to have a closer look at that one. But we got a nice base set 2. You can see there, base set 2 has got the base set 2 logo, and it's got a Cosmos hollow foil instead of the, you know, the base set one that's got the galaxy, the, you know, the classic stars pattern. So let's move this light a bit more this way, can we? I think we need to go there, put you down a bit. There we go. Let's try that. That should be a bit better. So yeah, but I like this one because you got a nice hollow swell. It's hard to find hollow swells on Wizards of the Coast compared to Japanese vintage, but still good to see a, you know, one there. And we've got a nice Dark Raichu, the first secret rare card ever, which is nice. And some more proper vintage here. Dark Dragonite. Look at this, nice, really nice swell, like just under his wing. Just, you can just see it there, just under his wing. Take me under your wing, he's saying. And first edition Dragonite from Fossil. Not the best grade, but still get that first edition stamp. First print run for the Fossil Dragonite. Very iconic Dragonite. Very beautiful card. Wow, we're getting swells for days here. Really nice. It's like he's carrying off the swell. He's like taking the swell and he's just like carrying it off. That's really nice on the Lieutenant Surge's Firo there. And yeah, first edition Rhydon. I thought I'd just send some non-hollow first editions, because if you get a PSA 10 on these, they're still worth a lot, but still not bad for a 9. So you've got the Jungle first edition Rhydon there, the Fruit Roll Meowth. So the only, as far as I know, the only vintage card that has the gold border on it. I can't remember seeing any others off the top of my head. Please leave a comment below if you know of any of the other cards. But yeah, given out in Fruit Rolls apparently back in the day, probably only in America. I doubt this was available in the United Kingdom, but okay, so I think the ordering slightly out for these. So I think this is the next pile of vintage over here. Yeah, okay, let's try this. Yeah, this looks correct. So we got the Magmar promo there, Black Star Magmar, you know, only unique art for that one. 44 Black Star promo. Really nice Crobat Hollow, PSA 8. So again, getting 8s. Getting 8 nowadays, I would say, is probably the equivalent of getting 2s back in the getting 9s back in the day. The reason I said 2 is because we got a 2 on this Arcanine. So again, the front looks really nice. You got the, but you can see there's a crease right there, big crease right there. Beautiful Arcanine, classic artwork, but yeah, there's also a huge crease on the corner. So I was hoping for like a 3 or 4, but I just wanted to grade this card because it's just like, you know, it's a rare Arcanine, it's beautiful artwork, and no idea what the price of that's going to be. We'll have to see, but yeah, got a nice Dark Blastoise, very good to EX there, PSA 4, classic. Nice Dark Machamp, another gorgeous swell. Is that 2 swells? It's almost like 1 swell there and another little one just on the outside of it, but yeah, Team Rocket 2000, beautiful card. Nice Articuno from, you know, Fossil again. Gotta have an ancient. It won't be a PSA submission without at least one ancient Mew. Classic, iconic ancient Mew. Let's see if we can spot. There we go. Right away, we can spot a swell straight away. That's what we want to see. So now we're finally into the Japanese. So if you're only here for vintage English, maybe it's time to tune away. Please don't tune away. Please continue to watch. See, tiny little swell there on the thing. This video has just become literally spot the swell. You know, how many swells can we spot? You know, get your swells out for the lads. So PSA 8s on the Rocket Zapdos. So overall, it seems to be a lot easier to grade, quote unquote, pack fresh. Is that a swell? No, it's kind of like it's under there. It's kind of like there's an air, like the hollow is kind of like stopping. It's weird. Can you see there, guys? It's kind of like the hollow's stopping here for some reason. I don't know if it's meant to be like that, but there's hollow over here at this black bit, but there's no hollow there. I have no idea. That's a strange one to me, but yeah, nice PSA 8. There we go. That's what we want to see. Yeah, you can see straight away, like, we've only had a couple of Japanese so far, but like most of them seem to have had swells. Okay, here we go. Back to normality. Nice normal Rockets Mewtwo. I think one of the first cards to have 3 different attacks, hence why the portrait is, you know, slightly slimmer. You can see it's slightly slimmer on the Mewtwo than it is on the Venusaur. So yeah, nice 9s. We're gonna get some good 9s here. Unfortunately, none of these Japanese vintage cards got the PSA 10, which is a bit of a shame, but there's a whole bunch of 9s. At some point, there should be a run of like 10 or 9 9s or something in here. 9. So you can see there, like, names, chances, like Lucky's, you know, some kind of. It's actually from the set, Japanese Gym 2. Maybe it is a promo. I'm not sure actually, but you can you're supposed to write your own name there, a bit like, you know, Birthday Surprise Pikachu or one of those cards. Here we go, another 9. So we got here the Rockets Moltres. Again, point the swirl out. Take a shot every time you see a swirl. Good lord, you'd get so drunk. I am obviously not encouraging drinking on this channel. Please drink aware. Wait, no, please gamble aware. And there you go. Have another shot. Please drink aware. Yeah, please drink responsibly. That's what we should say. So nice Typhlosion there. You got a tiny little one there. Maybe you have to take half a shot if you only see half as well. I don't know. We should probably talk a bit more about the cards, but yeah. So obviously the English version of the T17. It's a lot. Is the first edition one especially is very hard to grade. A PSA 10 is almost like a PSA 9 first edition Charizard prices or something. It might even be more. I don't know, just because of how hard it is to get that. You know, to get that PSA 10 on the T17. So like PSA 8, 9 is like the super high end of the English Tyranitar. Got here a nice Entei. We've got Entei and Raikou. We do have Entei and Raikou. They're two very good boys. Or, I don't know, are these cats or dogs? Please leave a comment below. Nobody really knows. I guess they're just beasts, aren't they? Kind of like mismatches of cats and dogs, I guess. But yeah, we've got a nice Entei there. Just take a look at the back. Remember, you can click the link below if you want to purchase any of these cards. By the time this video goes out, the majority of these should be listed. And you can also remember to click below or check out my recent videos, and you can see the sort of the modern English and the Charizards that we had graded recently as well. A whole bunch of Charizards, so many Charizards. So the swells have kind of stopped a little bit. So I think we kind of jinxed ourselves with all the swells we got. Okay. I like this one because it's almost straight down the middle of the card. It's almost in line with the PSA label, which you know is like probably the dead center of the card, but. Yeah, nice Ampharos there. So we're reaching the home stretch. We should be able to finish before 31 minutes. Let's go. So I think we're getting close to that run of 9s that I promised you guys. We had the English version of this Crobat earlier, so now we've got the Japanese one. Beautiful Dark Feraligatr, absolutely gorgeous. Like 1/3 of a swell there, so you have to take 1/3 of a shot. Please drink responsibly. Right, so we got the Dark Donphan. That's beautiful. Nice PSA 9. Okay, here we go, guys. 9. Swell. 9. 9. 9. I'm an angry German. Well, I'm actually half German, but yeah. 9. 9. 9. 9. And a beautiful swell there. Premium file. These are from those, obviously, those folders. 9. So I think this is a record for me. We've still got many more 9s to go. 9. Yes, these are those from those Neo folders. Very popular. Bought a bunch of those just so I could grade the cards because I thought they were good value. They've obviously gone up now, but yeah, 9, 9, 9, 9. Beautiful artwork on the Aerodactyl there. I love that. 9, nice Kingdra, classic Neo Kingdra. We're not ending there. We've still got a few more to go. 9, beautiful Celebi. Any swells? No swells on the Celebi. 9, 9. Once again, boop. 9. 9 and yeah, so unfortunately here comes Starmie to ruin the party. 6. So I think that's 12 PSA 9s in a row. So that's a record for me for the most amount of grades I've had in a row. I think once for some like modern English cards I had like 9 or 10 10s in a row, but yeah, 12 sort of the same grade in a row, all 9s. Very happy with that. Maybe it was just at the end of the day and the grade was like, I can't be bothered anymore, just give him 9, 9, 9. Should have given me 1 10 because they were pretty much all like pack fresh kind of condition, you know, from the job lots I was buying in Japan directly. Oh my goodness. So here, this is the iconic Voltorb from the vending series 2. You can see there my favorite artist, Komoya. So I'm probably going to keep this one in my collection just because of SM Pratt. You got like the little Electro Buzzer, just the weird squishy Voltorb, like just unique Japanese art. Absolutely love this card. I'm probably going to keep this one in my personal collection just because I just love the art, and I just went this sort of a meme with as well. But this one's adorable. Look at this. I love the vending series, unique art. So eventually, guys, we're getting quite close, I think, to me being able to show off my personal collections. We've got like I've got so many nice things to show. I don't know how I might do like one for my sealed collection and maybe a separate one for my booster box and then one for my PSA cards. I don't know. So these were our first card-ass cards that we've graded. So if you compare them to another card, you can see here, there's slightly different cases. You can see here that the there's less frosting around there. You can see there's a bit more frosting, but I kind of like how that looks actually. I kind of like how the Lapras sits in there. These are tough to grade, so probably on average most of them will be like 6s and 7s, but it's nice to get a nice 8 on the Magikarp. Getting Gem Mint 10 on these things, like, yeah, you can just see it there. There's just like, you can see like the edge wear in the dirt and stuff, but getting Gem Mint 10s on these will be very tough. I need to show off this folder at some point, but yeah, these are probably some of my favorite like unique Japanese cards of the past, you know, few years. So big shout out to, I think it's Mr. Goldie, one of my lovely Patreons. He messaged me and asked to purchase this Wigglytuff. I absolutely love the artwork on this one. You've got Wigglytuff attacking side up with a spell, and just like duck, just absolutely gorgeous. Love the artwork. So many of these cards, the Bandai ones, you'll just see these just crazy things happening. But yeah, if you want to find out how to, you know, grade your own cards directly with PSA, or buy cards directly from Japan, or even just have access to, you know, getting access to these cards, I always post what grades I have coming back first on the Patreon, so you got a chance to purchase them, and then obviously you get the extra discount on top as well. So for being a Patreon member, so nice, finally a 10 from a vintage card, 2003 Gem Mint 10, first season subscriber. So this is must be the Players Club. Yeah, you can see the little thing there. So you had to earn amount of like, I think okay, first season sub. So these are just a subscriber promo, but yeah, still beautiful to get a Gem Mint 10 on a Japanese Regirock, which is nice. Unfortunately, we didn't get the 10 on the Regice to go with it. So another play promo. It's quite cool. And yeah, I have no idea what the Battle Tour is. Probably some kind of like, you know, Battle Tour of TCG of today. But like, I think this Mewtwo is yeah, it's the Ken Sugimori one. It's the original like Mewtwo artwork. So very happy to see that. Nice PSA 8 Dragonite EX. Getting the English versions of these in like 8, 9, and 10 are getting quite pricey. So to get, you know, the Japanese versions, very, very nice. Happy to see that. Another one of these Battle City promos. We had the 10 of this, I think, but it sold super quickly. So probably the PSA 6 might be, you know, might be a bit cheaper. So now we're into modern Japanese. We've got the Beleba and Bryson Man. Beleba and Bryson Man from GX Tag All Stores. So this card actually got banned in Japan and eventually in English, but we never actually got the full art version in English. So if you know, want any unique artwork, full art supporters, look for, you know, GX All Stars, and look for the, you know, the full art supporters, because the vast majority of them didn't come in English, and it doesn't look like now, you know, 2 years later on, that we're actually going to get them in English. So yeah, from the Mewtwo Strikes Back movie promo in Japan, we got that obviously in the chest with the Charizard and the Pikachu. Nice PSA 9 on the Voltorb. Wouldn't be a returns again without the Dream League Clefairy exclusive Japanese booster box promo. Just beautiful cards. I'm surprised we never got this one in English, but nowadays we're a bit better with, you know, they're a bit better with how they, you know, how they do these things. So yeah, Red's Pikachu, another iconic cards. These were like $3-4 a card when they first came out now, and now it's just like almost over $100 for the PSA 10. Absolutely crazy. Not sure why this one got a 7, but a nice promo Rayquaza. I think we got this as a blister promo for like Rebel Clash or Darkness Ablaze. Not, I think it was for Rebel Clash, yeah. So Pokemon illustration contest, so you can see there, that's just like the illustration Grand Prix. It says Pokemon Center on there, but it was for the illustration contest. So this lovely person here, I think they've gone on to who is it, Nishida. They've gone on to do other arts for Pokemon since then, but they painted this beautiful Gardevoir, and then you know, they won the competition and they got to have it produced as a card. So I'm definitely keeping this one in my collection. I love this, the movie commemoration pack Pikachu, PSA 9. You can just see there, like, for whatever reason, we don't get cards featuring Ash Ketchum in English. It must be a licensing thing. I don't know what it is, but this is a Japanese exclusive, and that's definitely staying in my personal collection just because it's beautiful. And we got here the PSA 10. So obviously this came in the same chest as the Armored Mewtwo in English, but it's nice to get the PSA 10 movie promo Pikachu there. So we're nearing the end, guys. Nearly there. Well done for sticking through it. Please make sure you leave a comment below, and, you know, let me know what's been your favourite card from this crazy stacked Japan PSA card returns. Just so many nice cards. We've got the the Espeon and the Umbreon, the tag teams together, which is cool. They look so nice together. I'm glad we got, obviously we would have got these in English, but I'm just so glad that Arita did all of the artworks for these, you know, for these tag team cards. They just look absolutely beautiful. Last super nice couple of things. PSA 10 on the 2019 ones. I swear, I've sent like 5 of these 2019 Japanese promos off now, and they've always been 10s. Just amazing print quality, straight from the pack. Just beautiful Japanese print quality. And the English ones, Arrow's like 8, 9. So it's just very happy with those. And a 10 on the 2017 one. I think we have a few of those English ones as well. So it's good to have that. And a couple of cards I graded for some friends. This was obviously a busted rat for my friend Camillo. He collects Raticates, obviously. And yeah, we got here the gym exclusive Raticates. I think this was in a set in English, but this one's got the, you know, the Pokemon gym stamp. So I'm sure he's very happy with his busted rat. If you're watching this, Camillo, please leave a comment below. Let me know you're happy to see your busted rat back. And we got, for my other friend Josh in Brighton, he graded 2 cards. I don't know why I'm showing the backs, but yeah, we've got the nice Salamence and the gold secret rare Colossus. I'm sure you'll be happy to see those at Pokemon Club next Wednesday. But yeah, those are all of the graded cards, just an absolutely metric crap ton of them. Please remember to, you know, click the link below, head to my eBay store, you know, message me directly for a 10% discount on one of the social medias. And yeah, I'd love to know what your thoughts are on these returns. Do you think the grades were, you know, appropriate? Were they harsh? What cards would you like to get graded? Are you still waiting on cards from 2020? Please leave a comment below, like the video, subscribe, and I will leave it on this. I will see you very soon, Pokemon fans. That's just crazy. I love this card so much. Gotta catch them all.
A huge thank you to our lovely patrons. They get exclusive videos, market updates, Q&As with me, and much more besides. Click the link below to join the PlaySkape Games Patreon, and I will see you very soon, Pokemon fans. Gotta catch them all.